Hi Aquarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. So this is your Gypsy Tarot love spread for the first 2 weeks in January 2018. I'm shuffling the cards to see what's coming in for you guys. Universe Spirit, show me Aquarius. What's coming in for Aquarius? Love-wise, in a Gypsy Tarot love spread in the first 2 weeks of January 2018. Show me Aquarius. What's coming in? What love is coming in for Aquarius? What will be the situation for love for Aquarius in the first 2 weeks of January 2018? And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What's the situation around love for Aquarius in this 21 card Gypsy Tarot love spread for the first 2 weeks of January 2018? Show me. Alright, so the cards have been shuffled. We're going to split the deck into 3, Aquarius. We're going to collect that back up. And what we're going to do now is start laying the cards. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, let's have a look for you then. So around your mental area, the focus is on the Knight of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius. It's funny, I'm sure this came up for you guys in your general reading somewhere along the line. If you hear me slurping a little bit, it's because I've got a nice cup of tea sitting with me right here. Okay, so your focus is on the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys, it might be the focus is on a Gemini individual. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the same as you. Or the focus is on somebody who is... Knight of Swords in the reverse means somebody who's not taking action. It can mean two things. Somebody does things without thinking with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They can be completely erratic and just do things straight out the gate without even examining it. Or the Knight of Swords in the reverse can mean, well, this is possibly regarding messages. Knights are messages, so it might be that you're not receiving messages. Aquarius is the situation. It might be somebody's reticent to take action with that Knight of Swords. It might be that somebody's not pursuing you, or they seem to have maybe cooled down a little bit. Now, the swords are cool. Okay, they represent cold and wet because they're air. Okay, or they can be cold or warm, but they're air. Cold, warm, wet. Air, I think it is as a elemental dignitary. So this isn't somebody who's cooling down. I think this is somebody more who is they just seem to be quite reticent. They look like they've put the brakes on a situation here because the Knight is in the reverse. Might be that there aren't any messages coming through, or somebody's not contacting you. It might be that there's a delayed message. It might, yeah, I mean, it might be that somebody's cooled down. How do you mentally and emotionally feel around that Knight of Swords in the reverse? The Knight of Cups in the reverse. So you don't feel like giving anything either. Because mentally and emotionally, how you feel about this is that your heart's not in it. This might be you. The focus might be on slowing something down. It might be on retracting. It might be on abstaining with that Knight of Swords in the reverse. And around that mentally and emotionally, it might be that your heart's not in it. Because mentally and emotionally, you feel the Knight of Cups. Mentally, you're thinking like a Knight of Cups in the reverse, Aquarius. And emotionally, you feel like a Knight of Cups in the reverse. I don't think that your heart's in it. Your heart's in a situation around this. So how do you feel about this Knight of Swords in the reverse? The situation. How do you feel about the situation being the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Well, your heart's not in it mentally and emotionally. You don't have any love to give either with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. What's the reason for that? Well, I think that you guys with that 7 of Coins in the reverse, I think that you have put energy into a situation, Aquarius, but I don't think you've got much out of the situation. 7 of Coins in the reverse means that you put effort, you put time, you invest money. It might, you know, if it's a money situation, you're investing a lot of cash into a situation, into, for example, bonds or shares, and what you tend to get back is you don't double your money, you seem to make a loss, for example. So this card is all to do with loss when it's reversed, and I think that you guys are making a loss here. The reason that your heart isn't in this situation is because you're making a loss. You're not getting back what you've put into a situation, so the situation might actually be you. If this isn't you, this is the person that you're thinking about, this Knight of Swords in the reverse, somebody who seems to be very reticent, they're held back. Around that, mentally and emotionally, you've given up. I think the Knight of Cups episode energy around the mental and emotional for Aquarius is, well, I give up, I don't have any love to give because I've invested enough and I'm not getting anything back from you. Around your present situation, the situation is about the Five of Coins in the reverse. So the Five of Coins in the reverse is all about finding that stability. It's all about coming in from the cold. So this sometimes means that somebody wants to return. So the situation might be about somebody who wants to return with the Five of Coins in the reverse. What are you experiencing around that Five of Coins? Strength. Okay, so if the situation is about possibly returning to a situation, what you're experiencing is the Strength card. I don't think this thing has happened yet with the Strength card. It might be that you guys are being patient, or you're experiencing a time where there is a need to be patient, because the situation is about returning to a situation, returning to a relationship with that Five of Coins. Somebody probably wants to come in from the cold, and around that what you're experiencing is strength. Some of you guys might be holding back, or it might be that somebody else is holding back from you emotionally with the Strength energy. And what's the reason for that? Well, they don't want to develop the relationship. I think it might be a Leo you're experiencing here. Yeah, it could be Leo the Lion. Either way you want to look at it, this isn't you, somebody's holding back from you, because the situation is about somebody returning back to a relationship. Five of Coins in the reverse, Aquarius. And I think what you're experiencing in the present situation around that return is somebody's not ready to do it, the Strength card in the reverse, because they don't want to develop this relationship. They don't want to build on it with the Three of Coins in the foundation. This also means to deactivate a relationship. Okay, this means a failed venture. So it might be that this person doesn't want to return to the relationship because they don't want to move in with you. They don't want to propose. They don't want to get married. Three of Coins in the reverse. They want to disband with your partnership with this Three of Coins in the reverse. They don't want to develop the relationship. What's going on around your present your hopes? Well, the situation is all about the Ten of Coins. So the situation is about building a stable, strong, secure, long-term relationship with that Ten of Coins, or the situation is about meeting up and having a chat. Around that, what are you hoping with that Ten of Coins? The Two of Coins in the reverse. So I think that you're hoping that somebody will make a decision with that Two of Coins in the reverse. It might be that this person has somebody else, because the Two of Coins in the reverse means that you need to drop one thing in order to get some balance back in your life. So I feel that what's happening here is the focus is around building, the situation is about building a solid, stable, long-term relationship. Around that, the hope would be that this person, I feel it's this person who's holding back, would drop something. It's either that they need to drop maybe responsibilities to work, so this person might overwork. This might be why they're so reticent. Two of Pentacles in the reverse can mean money situations. It can mean hardship with money. It can mean having too many responsibilities. It can also mean juggling too many things that you're not capable of juggling. It's either that you're hoping that, I know this isn't you, your hopes are that somebody's going to drop one person over the other. So if this person is a third party situation, Aquarius, your hopes will be, well, the situation is about us building a strong, solid, long-term relationship, and around that, my hopes are that this person's going to drop someone for me, so that we can have this. The hopes might be, well, this person drops everything else that they're doing. If they're putting other things before me, for example, working matters, for example, money matters, if they're putting anything that they're putting before me as Aquarius, I want them to drop it because I want this. What's the reason for the Two of Coins being your hope? Because of the Ten of Cups in the reverse. There's this situation, you want somebody to drop something here, Aquarius, because it's leading to disruption and severance and problems within the relationship with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. It's leading to unhappiness. This person here is overburdened. They've not got time. This person's very reticent to open up to you in this relationship because they don't have the time. They need time for themselves, I feel, with this Three of Coins in the reverse. They don't want to develop or build this relationship. I think this person also doesn't want to make promises with the Three of Coins in the reverse that they know they're going to break. And here, your hopes are that this person will drop one thing over the other for you because it's creating disruption within your relationship, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. What's going on around your expectations of love? Three of Wands in the reverse. So the situation is about there being no future. about not being able to expand on this relationship. Three of Wands in the reverse, seeing no future in this relationship. That's what the situation's about, Aquarius. What are your expectations about there being no future in this relationship? Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse is a tricky card because we can't always read the general meanings. Two of the very strong general meanings of the Seven of Swords in the reverse is somebody who confesses something or somebody who gets caught. Those are the two general meanings of that Seven of Swords. I couldn't read it like that. It wouldn't make sense to read it like that either way. The Seven of Swords in the reverse means to right or wrong for me in this case. This is almost feels like a cleansing thing to me, the Seven of Swords in the reverse, because the situation around your expectations, your thoughts are on there being no future in this relationship, and around that you would expect the Seven of Swords in the reverse. And that is perhaps to clean up some form of a mess that has been left in this relationship, because the Seven of Swords reversed individual tries to clean up a mess that he's created. So this would be to clean up some form of a mess, I feel, for you guys with that Seven of Swords in the reverse. And what's the reason for that? Because of a King of Wands. This is the culprit, this King of Wands in the reverse, Aquarius. I think that somebody's got too many complexities going on. They've got too many problems. King of Wands in the reverse shows a very complex individual. Somebody who's not very good at managing one thing at a time. They've got too many problems. Everything's a problem for the King of Wands in the reverse. There's always an issue going on. You know, they're always very bipolar as an individual. One moment the King of Wands in the reverse wants something, the next minute he doesn't want it. One minute he's okay, the next minute he's not okay. So I feel that around your expectations, the situation is about not seeing a future in this situation. Around that, you would expect to be able to clean this mess up, because this person has left a very complex, problematic issue within this relationship with that King of Wands being in the reverse. What's going on, Aquarius, around your hidden factors? What is it you can't see coming in? Seven of Wands in the reverse. The situation is about letting down your guard. Around that, what you can't see coming in is that somebody, I feel, will take advantage of the situation. And what's the reason for that? Because of the Judgment card in the reverse. Tricky reading in a way. Judgment card in the reverse means that you don't let go. It means that you're still suppressing some form of a feeling. So I feel that the situation with this Seven of Wands in the reverse, the situation that you don't see coming in, is all about somebody who's letting down their guard. And I think this is you. Situation is about you letting your guard down. But what you can't see if you let down your guard. So right here I'm seeing you guys not willing to give something a chance, Aquarius. Because even though in your hopes the situation revolves around building a strong, stable relationship in which you would hope somebody would drop or make a sacrifice for you with that Two of Coins in the reverse because it's causing disruption in the relationship, the rest of the readings seem to be saying, well, there's somebody here who's not taking action on the relationship. They might not be contacting you that much with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And I think mentally and emotionally around that, the Knight of Cups for me, your mental and emotional feelings around this individual doing this is, well, I don't care either way. I'm done. I'm no longer offering this thing up to you because I've invested my time and I've got very little back for it. Situation around your present situation, while this is all about coming in from the cold, somebody wants to return. The situation is about somebody returning. But around that, what you're experiencing is, well, this person doesn't want to return because they're being reticent with the Strength card. Why is that? Because they really don't want to have to develop this relationship. Three of Coins in the reverse. Around your hopes, well, the situation is about building a strong, stable, long-term relationship. But your hope would be, well, in order to have this, this person needs to make a sacrifice for me because all of this is causing a lot of disruption. Ten of Cups in the reverse. But around your expectations, the situation is about there not being any future in this situation. And around that, you would expect, well, if there's going to be no future in this, I expect that I will either run away, Seven of Swords, escape the situation. But Seven of Swords in the upright is about escape and avoidance. So this is, for me, is about, well, if there's no future in this, I expect I'm going to have to just kind of clean up this mess with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in the reverse is like justice in the upright. It's about cleaning up a mess and righting a wrong. And why is that? Because you've had a very complex individual around you. So this is all about you guys having to face up. I think that this is about facing up to the truth. Seven of Swords in the upright can mean that you're avoiding the truth. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I think that this is you guys facing up to the truth. So your expectations, situation is about around your expectations. Well, there's going to be no hope in this situation anyway. So I expect that I'm going to have to face up to the truth that this person's a bit of a douchebag. King of Wands in the reverse. However, what you can't see coming in, Aquarius, is the situation is about you guys letting down your guard. But around that, what you'll experience is the Five of Swords. Somebody taking advantage. Why is that? Because of Judgment in the reverse. This person's not truly let go completely. They're not completely ready to let go with that Judgment energy in the reverse. The immediate future showing up, Aquarius. The situation is about a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could be another individual that we're looking at here. Queen of Wands. Any queens that are reversed tend to show other females. So this could be another female here. Situation is about another female. If it's not another female, then this is a lack of confidence. Around that, what will you experience around this Queen of Wands reversed? Okay, Six of Coins in the reverse. This will either be the situation in another individual, third party, with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. And around that, what you'd experience is this douchebag here who's not willing to invest in you. They've got somebody else. What's the reason for the Six of Coins in the reverse? Because of the Sun in the reverse. Somebody sees no point to this. Sun in the reverse, I often see as somebody not being clear as well, somebody hiding stuff. So I think if there's another person, and around that, what you're experiencing is this man here, or male or female, is not willing to invest in you, not willing to give you the time of day. It could be because they're hiding something with the Sun energy showing up. It could also be because they don't see any point. Sun in the reverse, in the upright, this is all about happiness and success and manifestation. In the reverse, it doesn't speak of either of those things. If the situation isn't about another individual, Aquarius, then this is about a loss of confidence. And around that, what you'd experience is you guys not wanting to give anything to this relationship with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is that? Well, again, it doesn't bring happiness. It's not bringing you a sense of happiness and joy with that Sun in the reverse. The overall outcome for this love reading. The situation is about the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is about you guys becoming free of this situation, releasing these limitations, these chains of this situation. Around that, the overall outcome will be the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is I move no forward. I'm not willing to commit to this situation. And what's the reason for that? Because of Temperance in energy in the reverse. There's no compromise here. I can't compromise with this person. I can't work with this person with the Temperance card in the reverse. I think there's somebody here in the first 2 weeks of January 2018, Aquarius, you're not willing to work with anymore. We're going to quickly go through this reading again. The first 2 weeks of January 2018 for love, the situation is about a Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who I think is being a bit flaky. This is somebody who I feel is being very reticent with you. They might be reticent in communicating with you, but they might not be honest with you as well with that Knight of Swords. They might be holding back on information with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Around that, mentally and emotionally, you feel the Knight of Cups. You don't feel like offering love. You don't feel like extending your emotions, extending your feelings to this individual, because at the end of the day, you've invested time in this relationship, but it's brought back very, very little results. Around your present situation, well, the situation is about returning to the way that things used to be. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. But around that, what you're experiencing is somebody that doesn't want to do that. They're very reticent with this Strength energy in the upright, because this person doesn't want to work on the relationship. Three of Coins in the reverse. Could also be because there's a third party situation. Three of Coins in the reverse. Around your hopes, well, the situation is about building a solid, strong relationship. Around that, you would hope that somebody would make a sacrifice for you with that Two of Coins in the reverse, because this thing here has been causing a lot of disruption within the relationship. The Ten of Cups in the reverse, a lot of unhappiness. Around your expectations, well, the situation is about there being no future in this relationship. And around that, you would expect if there's no future, that you would need to face up to the truth that this person is potentially just a douchebag, that they're a chameleon, that they're untrustworthy as the King of Wands in the reverse. What you can't see coming in, well, the situation will be about you guys letting your guard down. But what you can't see coming in is as soon as you let down your guard and you decide to give in to this individual, or to even open up, allowing this person to do what they want to do, you will experience somebody who's taking advantage of the situation here. Could be because you haven't actually called them out on the situation with the Judgment card in the reverse. The immediate future shows this is either another individual, especially if it's a third-party situation. You've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female or male. Okay, so the immediate future, the situation could be about another individual. And around that, this is why in the immediate future you would not be experiencing anything. any type of love, any type of compassion, any type of recognition from whoever this person is here, because I've got somebody else. And why is that? Because of the sun in the reverse. Whoever this person is, it makes them lack any faith in you, I feel, with the sun in the reverse. Also, I feel that this person is hiding something down deep. If this isn't another person, I feel that the situation will be about a lack of confidence. And around that lack of confidence, you guys will not want to give anything to this relationship, because the sun in the reverse, again, it's a card of lacking confidence. This is a card that says, I don't believe in this anymore. It's a situation that makes me feel unhappy. The overall outcome shows you guys freeing yourself, I feel, Aquarius, 8 of Swords in the reverse. And around that, the overall outcome will be that you'll put a halt on this situation. You're not willing to commit to it, because this situation you cannot compromise on with the Temperance card in the reverse. Also because this relationship is a very imbalanced one going forward. Okay, that's your love reading, Aquarius, for the first 2 weeks in January 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll speak to you guys real soon. Take care.